When the time came to replace my old gas-powered mower, coughing exhaust, unpredictable starts, and intimidating weight included, I began searching for a lightweight, eco-friendly alternative that wouldn't sacrifice cutting power. That quest led me to the MZK 40V, 2x20V, 13-inch cordless electric lawn mower. After several weeks of mowing both a front yard that's little more than postage stamp size and a slightly larger, but still modest, backyard, here's my human-to-human take on whether this mower lives up to its promise. From the moment you unpack the MZK mower, it's obvious this isn't your grandfather's clunky, steel-heavy workhorse. At just 26.5 pounds, it feels more like a light suitcase than a yard tool. Assembly is refreshingly straightforward. Slide in one battery, click in the second, secure the handle, and you're pretty much ready to go. The instruction manual could use clearer illustrations. Some steps required a second glance, but if you've ever assembled a simple bookshelf, you'll have this mower ready in about 10 minutes. As a 72-year-old tester mentioned in another review, it truly is manageable for users of all ages. Once assembled, the first thing I noticed was the intuitive two-step safety startup. There's no fumbling with gas chokes or pull cords. Just press the safety lever and squeeze the ergonomic trigger. I felt completely in control, confident that the mower won't roar to life until I'm ready. This simple yet essential feature adds an extra layer of peace of mind, especially if, like me, you have curious kids or pets that wander into the yard mid-trim. Cutting performance is where this mower shines. Powered by dual 20V batteries that combine into a robust 40V system, the brushless motor delivers impressively clean, even slices through grass up to 2.8 inches tall, with the highest deck setting. On my first pass, I was pleasantly surprised how smoothly it dealt with slightly damp blades of grass without stalling or bogging down. The 13-inch cutting width isn't the widest out there, so you may find yourself making a few more passes than with a 20-inch model, but the trade-off is excellent maneuverability around tight corners, flower beds, and landscape stones. The 4-position height adjustment, 1.5, 1.9, 2.3, and 2.8 inches, is quick to change with a single lever. I found myself switching between lower settings for a neat, golf course look on the front yard and higher settings to tackle a slightly patchier back area without scalping. Whether you're aiming for a finely manicured lawn or something a bit more forgiving, this versatility is invaluable. One recurring theme in customer feedback has been battery life. On a full charge, batteries come pre-charged right out of the box. You can expect about 30 to 40 minutes of continuous mowing, depending on grass thickness and terrain. For my small front yard, about 500 square feet, one charge was plenty, leaving a good chunk of battery in reserve. The backyard, roughly double that size with slightly thicker, weed-ridden patches, ate through battery life more quickly. I did need to recharge midway, and each battery takes around 60 to 70 minutes on a standard 2-amp charger. If you have more ground to cover, be prepared for recharge downtime or invest in an extra set of batteries. Emptying the 25-liter grass catcher bag is a snap. Unclasp the deck hatch, lift out the bag, shake it over a compost pile, and reattach. Yes, some users feel the bag is tinier than ideal, and you will likely be emptying it multiple times if you have more than 1,000 square feet to mow. But the compact size keeps the mower itself lightweight and easy to tip back when you need to clear clippings, and I appreciated that I wasn't lugging around a bulky, unwieldy catcher. Noise level is another pleasant surprise. This is an electric mower, so you won't wake up the entire neighborhood at dawn. At roughly 75 decibels, it's quieter than most gas mowers and only slightly louder than a hairdryer on high. You can comfortably talk or even play music through speakers without losing hearing protection. When my neighbor peeked over the fence for a chat, I barely had to raise my voice. In terms of build quality, the MZK feels solidly put together. The deck and handle are crafted from durable polymers and reinforced plastic, lightweight yet surprisingly resilient. I did notice one spot where the plastic trim didn't align perfectly, and I'd advise storing it under cover or at least away from rain, since the manufacturer cautions against water exposure. One reviewer's idea to fashion an inexpensive tarp or cover is sound advice if you lack a dedicated shed. Of course, No product is perfect. As much as I love the lightweight design, it means you sacrifice some heft when pushing through extremely dense, overgrown tufts. On those rare occasions, I needed to slow my pace or make a second pass. Additionally, while the dual battery system boosts power, it also means more weight at the base than single battery counterparts. If you're a stickler for a super light tool, you may want to compare single battery models that can accept higher amp batteries. Price-wise, at $299, the MZK mower sits in a sweet spot between budget and premium. Gas mowers of similar cutting width can cost more once you factor in fuel and maintenance. Battery mowers from big-name brands often start north of $350 without batteries included. Considering that the MZK ships with 2 batteries and a charger, it offers compelling value as long as your lawn is on the small to medium side.